Hello, I'm continuing my reviews on the Halloween series with Halloween Resurrection, the 8th and final film in the original Halloween series. Now, I have Halloween Resurrection on this DVD where it comes with Halloween H2O and Halloween The Curse of Michael Myers. Now, Halloween Resurrection, like I said, is the 8th and final film in the original Halloween series. Of course, after this, you would get Rob Zombie's remake of Halloween, but I don't include remakes as actually being part of the series. However, I will be reviewing Rob Zombie's remake of Halloween, only because there's a lot I want to say about that one, but this review is going to be on Halloween Resurrection. Now, this, Halloween The Curse of Michael Myers, and Halloween 5 are considered to be, I think are considered by most fans to be the worst in the series. However, I would say that out of all three of those movies, this, in my opinion, is the worst, because I don't like Halloween 5, but for some reason, I don't hate the movie either. Like, it's one of those movies that I neither like nor hate, and Halloween 6 I actually do like as a guilty pleasure, but this I can genuinely say is the worst in the series, and it's actually surprising this movie is so bad, because this movie is actually directed by Rick Rosenthal. I don't know if I'm saying his last name right, but he actually directed Halloween 2, which was actually a good sequel, so it's a surprise this movie is as bad as it actually is. But basically, now, in my opinion, Halloween H2O should have been the final film in the series, because Michael Myers actually died at the end of that movie. That movie ended where Laurie Strode killed Michael Myers, but in this movie, they give you this explanation that the person she killed wasn't actually Michael Myers, and I will say in the beginning of the movie they do explain it in kind of a way that almost makes sense, but at the same time it's really stupid. But basically the movie begins where Laurie Strode, who's once again played by Jamie Lee Curtis, is in a psychiatric hospital, and what happens is, in the beginning of the movie, you see these two nurses, and one of the nurses is explaining to the other nurse how she killed the wrong person, and I swear, their acting in the beginning of this movie, to me, that's like textbook example bad acting. Like, that's how bad the acting is in the beginning of the movie. But basically, Michael Myers, he's still alive, and in the beginning of the movie, he finds Laurie Strode at the psychiatric hospital, and he kills her within, the first, I want to say, 10 or 15 minutes of this movie, which honestly was a really stupid idea for them to kill off that character. And if they were going to kill the character off, they could have at least done it, I know a lot of people have problems with killing off the main character of the previous film in the sequel, so early on in the film, and, it was just, honestly, this is just a very unneeded sequel. There's no reason for this, because Halloween H2O should have been the final film in the series, but basically, after Michael Myers kills Laurie Strode, it then follows a different group of characters, and in the movie, you find out that there's this, kind of internet show. It's gonna be kind of like a reality internet show where this group of people are gonna go into the Myers house, and there are cameras set up recording live all over the internet, and basically it's the whole goal of the show is they're going into the Myers house to try to find clues as to why Michael Myers became crazy. But what happens is throughout the movie you realize that Michael Myers is still alive, and he's in the house, and he starts killing killing off each of them one by one, and in my opinion, like, most of the characters are really annoying, in my opinion. Busta Rhymes is actually in the movie, and I will say his character is at least entertaining, but besides him, most of the characters are really annoying, in my opinion. And basically in the movie you find out that the people setting up the show, like, a lot of the stuff they see in the house are just gimmicks because for the show. Obviously they don't realize that the real Michael Myers is gonna show up, and but the thing is, though, it shouldn't have, like, the characters, like, when they go into the house, they see, like, all this stuff, like, that supposedly was there since Michael Myers killed his sister all those years ago, and they soon realize that it was all put there, as a gimmick for the show, but shouldn't have it been obvious from the beginning that all that was a put-on, because, like, not for nothing, all that stuff you see in the house wouldn't have been there to begin with. I mean, so, I don't know, to me it should have been obvious from the beginning, but, yeah, it's just a stupid movie, in my opinion. Yeah, there's really not much else I can say about it. This is definitely, in my opinion, the worst in the series. Now, after this movie came out, I think there was talks of them doing a Halloween 9, and I actually remember hearing rumors that there was actually going to be a Halloween/Hellraiser crossover, and, and supposedly Clive Barker was actually going to write the screenplay for it, and supposedly John Carpenter was going to direct it, and you gotta think, why the hell didn't that happen? But I don't know if those were just rumors, or if they were actually going to do something like that, and if they were going to do something like that, why the fuck didn't that happen, you know? But, yeah, this is the final film in the original Halloween series. Now, normally when I review series, I don't review the remakes, because I don't include remakes as being part of the series. However, this is the one time I am going to break that rule, and my next review is going to be on Rob Zombie's remake of Halloween, only because there's a lot I want to say about that one. So, yeah, that's my review on Halloween Resurrection, and bye.